You are listening to the QFM. Manifest your reality.
So, we're eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. We're going to be visiting about the momentum of your experience. We want you to begin to recognize that when you give your attention to a thought, and you hold your attention upon that thought, start again. Every subject is two subjects. On one end of this stick is what you want, and on the other end of it is the absence of the very same thing. So every subject is really two subjects, wanted and absence of it. So when you give your attention to something, whether it's something wanted or the absence of something wanted, when you give your attention to it and you maintain your attention for as little as 17 seconds, another thought like it will join it. And that's that thought momentum that we want you to focus upon. Hold that thought for another 17 seconds and another thought like it joins it, and another 17 seconds, another thought. And by the time you cross the 68-second mark, we are not just making up seconds for the fun of demonstration. 17 seconds. You've got 17 seconds to decide the momentum of a thought. And if during that 17 seconds you stay with it and another thought joins it, now that thought has more power. And once you cross that 68-second mark, you've got enough momentum going that it will be likely that you will follow through with the momentum of that thought into some sort of manifestation. So we just want to call your attention to that, because when you begin to recognize how powerful your thoughts are, it makes you want to flow them with a little bit more precision. This is going to be a conversation of true fine-tuning. We don't want you to freak out about the thoughts that you're thinking. We see you cancel, trying to suck them back. Esther said to someone the other day, I have something to tell you and I only have 17 seconds to do it in. She was very fast in her conversation. But we want you to realize that you have the capacity to choose a high-flying disc. Your probability of finding it is first thing in the morning, before other things have become active that make it more difficult. So now you understand about law of attraction, don't you? And now you're understanding a bit about your disc, choosing your thought, your relationship with who you are, yes? You have a sense of momentum. Have you ever pushed your car? It's easier to push it downhill than uphill, isn't it? Momentum. So you're understanding momentum of thought. So now you understand all of the elements to become a deliberate creator of your own experience. We're eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. Don't worry about us. We will wedge our message in the crack. It is our expectation that together we will discover new nuggets of refinement and new methods of application. And most of all, new heartfelt, from your standpoint, reason for more deliberate focus. We know that you want to be the deliberate creator of your experience. We know that for the most part you aren't the deliberate creator of your experience. That you are doing more creating by default, by habit of thought, by old belief, by old pipes, than you really mean to. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. It's a habit of thought. It's a thought that has enough momentum that things are actualizing around it, and that's why you believe it. We just want you to know that you can choose your beliefs, and therefore you can choose what actualizes around them. You do not have to look out into the world and accept those unwanted things as true, and because you're giving them so much airtime, then prove them out in your own experience. You also will discover that you don't need to try to talk anybody else out of their beliefs, because in that effort, you talk yourself into them. Because you live in a universe of attraction, and there's no exclusion. So when you say, I don't want to think about that, you're thinking about that thing you don't want to think about. And if you think about that thing that you're not wanting to think about for 17 seconds, then another thing like it that you're not wanting to think about joins it. And then another, until that thing you're not wanting to think about has hold of you. It feels like it's thinking you. It isn't. You're thinking it. What do you want to talk about? Oh, it's going to be a really good day. Yeah. Begin right here. Yeah.
Manifest your reality.